Okay, we're back. Fucking computer crashed. Obviously. Had to happen. Oh, that's pissing me off that it's not 500. Fuck. Whatever. Let's finish this quickly. I want to get to the story quests. Don't teleport. But they don't let you leave. Okay, finally, there we go. Hurry up. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna go through this one. Don't come to mine. You muppet. You utter muppet. You... Oh, I hate you. Why are they doing this? There's 4 singular ones there. And they picked 2 of them. Like, seriously? I just want the coins, frankly. That's all I'm here for. They can kill them. I'm just gonna focus on the Kurokins. Oh my god, so many coins. Come on, turn, bro. I need these coins. I'm gonna fucking answer this. Oh, there we go. They can do all the fighting, I'm just here to collect these tokens. That is my main goal. How dare they miss that token? What the hell? There you go. Good thing. Better not miss any of these, bro. Let's do this. Cool. Get those. I swear if you don't get those. Good. Good shit. Is that all the tokens? Oh no, there's one. There's one I don't have. I'm stealing this person's boat. I don't care. You go swim, bruh. There better be no tokens left. Cool, 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 cool. Where is it going? I feel, actually, you know what? I do feel kind of bad. I collected all the tokens. There we go, 560. Thank you. Over 500. Now that we collected the damn tokens. Next one. Come on. Just do it. Hurry up. Bruh. Thank you. Thank you.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
What is this one about? I actually like this multiplayer ones. That being said, I think 4 people is way too much. I think 2 people should be fine. Imagine a boat race. A boat race would be so fun. 1v1 boat races. Oh. This fucking person, man. Why? Why do you do this? Why do you go for mine? Piece of shit. Okay, come on. Oh shit. Okay, that's cool and all, but have I got all the tokens? They can fight. I don't care about fighting. What are you doing? There's a token right there. You... oh, jeez. Thank you. Go get them. Good. Don't take mine. That's mine. I can take yours, but don't you dare take mine. Okay, tokens are one good. I can get all of them, it's fine. I look at these coins and I'm like, I have to get them. They are really far away. Fucking hell. Why? Why? Oh, just let me... Oh, damn it. Where are they going? Finally, there we go. Man, I'm turning. Okay, that's it. I'm putting it on silent. Fuck you. Stop calling me. Let me just get my tokens in peace. Alright. What are these guys doing? I mean, they're fighting, so it's fine. I'm just here to grab the tokens. Let me grab this as well. I missed a coin. I hate you. Oh, I hate you. I got 54 tokens though. 500 exactly, nice. Alright. That was weird. It stopped coming out of one ear for a second. Oh, my setup's so fucked. I don't give a shit. Just get on with it. Go. Someone join. Thank you. I don't give a shit. They can do that. I'm getting these tokens, bruh.
Worthless!
Oh shit, tokens, I didn't even see them. Alright. Coins. Tokens.
Yeah!
They look beautiful. I see them. No, don't you dare take my tokens. Oh my god, they missed a token. How dare they, bro? Really be stealing. How could they miss a token like that? Token. Oh fuck, I missed it. I hope they got that token there. I don't know. Did I get 500? Yes, I did. Nice. 2 more.
Come with me. Let us find shelter from the rain.
Oh, is this one, another one of those? Bruh. Okay. This one, and then I want to redo this and get 500 on it.
I wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me.
What's the money at? 1.9? Nice. 1.9 mil. I should have enough for what? 25 wishes? Nice, 25. Give me a second, boss. Let me get this. Oh, That's how you do it. How do you get up there? Oh, it's going up. It's going up.
Illusion shattered.
No, don't do that. Oh my god. Look at those tokens, bro. Tokens. More tokens.
Blaze over.
Oh my god, more tokens. Oh my god. Oh my god.
My apologies.
Into the wind.
Is this the last one? No more tokens? There it is.
Illusion shattered. Whirling snow.
I guess I'll take care of a few of them. Few meaning one. The coin.
Follow the wind.
The coin. Did I get it? I didn't get it.
I have dishonored our clan.
Oh no, did I? Could I? Sounded like she did. Oh crap. 620, nice. Alright. Cool, day 7. What are we? 1.5 mil now? I mean, 2
A
mil.
blade embraces its duty.
That's
As a jeweler
nice.
cherishes their gems.
I need to keep grinding money. I can't keep going broke every time I upgrade a character. Alright, that's that.
A blade is like a tea leaf.
Let's do this once
Only
more.
those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
Alright, so this one. Let's do this one once more. And get at least 500 on it. Fuck it. I'm gonna put a random tag. This one. And then put this one. Okay, go that way then. He's... Oh, okay.
Take flight. Yeah.
I'm gonna drop on this one. That's... There's some coins missed.
My apologies. Yeah. Whirling snow.
I'm still doing not enough damage. Like 7k max. Bruh. Pink? Excuse me, ping? I know someone has bad internet now. But... Okay, you better get all of those, bro. I'm trusting you to get all of those. I'll go this side. No, don't fall. Yes.
My apologies.
They're missing like the two other people. I'm not moving. You guys can move, but I'm not doing it. See, it's a team effort where I don't do anything. Yes. Let's go.
Take flight.
Time to go.
Alright, I'm gonna stay here. These guys can finish it off.
Whirling snow.
Are they done yet? Cool. You piece of shit. I hate you. I hate you so much. Why did they drop down so fast? Please at least be 500. Okay, cool. I don't even know what these coins are for, but
Come with me. Let us
need
find
them.
shelter from the rain.
I need them. Need with like
There's a
5
pleasant
E's.
breeze and glorious sunshine. So, where shall we go for a walk?
Alright. What do I do with it now? Did I get something? It's not in here.
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me. A blade.
Okay, I don't think I even have the tokens. Anyway. What is this, 46 now? 26, I mean. Yep. We should have enough to pull a 5-star on the standard banner. Either that, or I tried to grind some 4 stars because Bennett is very
So
useful.
this is a day in the life of the traveler.
That
I'm learning more about you all the time.
Yin Yang and I forgot her name. That being said, I could
blade
always
embraces
pull the
its
4.
duty. As a jeweler cherishes their gems.
I could always pull the 5-star from the standard banner though. So I'm guessing I should just grind the 4 stars here. Not really looking for Yoimiya. Don't need her. I'll probably save a few more gems. Alright. That's done. Let's see. These are all story quests.
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often.
Oh, I'm in co-op.
How greedy of me.
Leave co-op, please. Alright. Let's do the cat one. What is it, kitty cat? What do you want? Oh, the bug. I hate that bug. You have to turn around and it fixes itself, but happens once in a while.
How can I improve my culinary skills?
Three. You want 3? I've got 500, bro. What am I ever gonna use this for?
How can I improve my culinaries? A blade.
Let's finish this. Oh shit, I need to cook it first. Where can I cook this? I don't really want to travel. There should be like a camp somewhere, right? Oh, look at them. Alright, I give up. Just go somewhere. Just go back here. I know. I can... Don't really want to spend time trying to find where to cook. I know there's something down here. Wrong one. There. Where's the kitty meal? Invigorating. Who makes this? Barbara? Yes. Let's make 5. Actually 6. Let's make 6. Let me do that again. There you go. Alright. Back we go. Isn't that just a fucking fish? Really? Did they go back to eat it? No, they don't. Nice. Alright, next one. Why am I doing this? This one. Is this above or below? I think it's below, right? No, that's above. Obviously it's above. Okay, where you at, bro? Oh, I see. Watch how fast I can defeat these guys. Maxed all my artifacts. They're all 5 stars.
To the ferry.
Leveled up my talents as well.
Come on, we can do it. Let the show begin.
Alright. Camp. This way. This has got to be like the best all-round team now. Like I can take on pretty much everything. It's actually insane.
It's my lucky day. Finally, no.
Where are you coming from, bro?
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day.
The ferry.
Don't mess with this dude. He's got like 200 elemental mastery. You don't want to mess with him. Okay. That's that. We have 4. Oni's evil. Let's do these 2, and then we'll do Ito's one because I like Ito's character. I'm gonna save it to the end. Let's do this one.
Guess we can rest a bit. Let's get down to business.
Since we first set foot on Inazuma. So many things have happened since. Yeah, we've so. Huh?
That's a nice looking sword.
Hey, what the heck was that for? Doesn't want to talk, huh? All right, let's convince him to calm down a little.
Huh? So you don't have a vision after all? Seems
I
like I've
wanted to kill
mistaken
him.
you for someone else.
At the very least, you should make sure you've got the. No, wait! Even when you've got the right person.
Have you ever met someone by the name of Kaedahara Kazuha? He carries a sword just like you. I've also heard that he possesses an animal. That's none of your business. Never mind. You don't look like you know anything anyway. I'm wasting my time.
What the heck is this guy's problem? Coming around here, well, one thing's for sure. No way are we telling him, hey, don't be mean. I'm unsmart lots of the time. Anyway, just to be on the safe side, we should go. Oh? What kind of hunch? A special connection? You mean, yeah, anyway, there's no time. Paimon heard that the Crux fleet is stocking up in Rito at the moment. Let's look for him there.
Ah, this is Kazuha's one then. Makes sense. Off to Rito we go. Where is that? I think this is right in the middle, right? The port would have been a better option. Actually, never mind, this is good. It's right here.
You're looking for Kazuha too, huh? Guess he must have done something impressive after all. Well, we took the small vessels into Rito on a routine supply run. If it's because of that battle on Nizuchi Beach, Captain Beto had a great run there too, but Kazuha keeps to himself most of the time. In fact, there are...
Oh, so you still don't...
I've heard bits and pieces. Something about him blocking the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi. Is it really as big a deal as everyone's making it out to be? Really? Wow. When you put it like that, it all makes... He was called away earlier by some people from the Tenryo Commission. I thought they'd come to arrest him at first. Turns out they couldn't have been friendly.
Just a little while ago, this would have been completely unimaginable. Thank you. Guess we'll go...
All right then. I'll just stay here and carry on trying to fend off the crowd.
Where is he off to? Back over here. Okay.
Oh? It's you.
Greetings. We were just discussing the repealing of the Vision Hunt Decree. Since you're here, you're very welcome to listen in on the conversation. We invited Mr. Kaidahara here to extend a gesture of goodwill. Your hard work has secured for us the agreeable state of affairs that we now enjoy. Also, the Almighty Shogun has issued a large array of directives aimed at resolving, or at least easing, the tensions that have built up. The Tri-Commission has made the recommendation to use this opportunity to regarding the history of the Kaidahara clan. I trust that you're already... In short, there was once a group of select bladesmiths who served the Shogun directly, responsible for upholding and further developing the traditional... But there came a time when some of these bladesmiths revolted and fled to Snezhnaya. Both the Kaidahara and Kamisato clans were held accountable. We later learned that the whole misadventure had been secretly orchestrated by the Fatui, attributing all of the blame to the Kamisato and Kaidahara clans. Considering Mr. Kaidahara has once more made an outstanding contribution to Inazuma, the Almighty Shogun believes he should not only be rewarded. In the interest of preventing further harassment of the Bladesmith clans by the Fatui, we chose not to publicly release the
This is a true honor. I am delighted to be in a position to receive the goodwill of the Almighty Shogun and the Shogunate. However, would I be correct to assume that this magnanimous gesture...
I can assure you that nothing could be further. With the Kaidahara clan's reputation and occupation restored, the Kaidaharas will be bladesmiths once more. You will be able to lead a safe and prosperous life in Inazuma City.
I have grown accustomed to life among the elements. I fear I would... Yet my ancestors did indeed take great pride in the name of Kaidahara. And the art...
I sense some hesitation in your... Should you accept this offer, I imagine many of the malicious rumors
Malicious rumors? Oh, we heard on the way...
Well, to some, the Muso no Hitotachi is something that can never be defeated. They cannot accept the idea. Also, eyewitnesses saw him using the power of Electro in addition to that of Animo. As a result, the falsehood that Kaidahara Kazuha was using a delusion began to spread.
What? But that doesn't make...
That is correct. However, to some people, the idea of a single person wielding two elements at once is a more inconceivable notion still.
This is just one of many similar rumors. I am very uncomfortable with being the subject of public discussion, no matter whether it brings suspicion or stardom my way. But perhaps if the Shogunate is willing to publicly support me, this situation will blow over more quickly.
This is precisely why I encourage you to give our offer some serious thought. It stands to benefit all of us.
Please allow me some time to consider. In fact, let us put this discussion on hold for the moment. Well then, what brings the...
Yikes! We nearly forgot about the most important thing!
Why would such a dangerous individual be looking for me? No. My fighting forms were taught to me by my family. Based on... Over time, these techniques came to form something of a Kaidahara sword art. Focused on those forms are quite different from the more practical ones typically used by samurai.
All the more reason to watch your...
Indeed. He sounds highly aggressive.
In that case, I will send some
Thank you. I must say, I am now very curious about this matter, and I will first join the Traveler in investigating the one who attacked her, then give you a conclusive answer.
Very well. Please stay safe.
Come on. Let's go and track down your aggressor.
The detective agency knows the most about what goes on in town. Let's see what Ryuji has to say.
Alright. We took this guy before? I don't think we have we?
Hey there! We'd like to ask, do you know if anyone around here has been looking for him?
Aha! So this is the renowned myth.
You are too kind. We are currently...
Oh? You were targeted in an assault? Mr. Kaidehara is currently the talk of the town. To be honest with you, our detective agency has recently been receiving many inquiries from people. Some of them were offering us millions of mora just to gather the information they want. If these were more legitimate commissions...
Millions?
Please, accept my thanks for...
Of course. No matter what, we only take on legitimate cases. We don't make our money by revealing details of other people's day-to-day life. Sorry, I got a little off topic. But I wouldn't know where to begin if we want to connect this with an assault.
Then let's put that connection aside for now. Have there been The Tenryou Commission had very few leads.
It's true that the commissioners aren't clued up about every little thing that goes on out in the streets. But typically, if anyone had been out there attacking people, that would be assault. In which case the Tenryou...
Uh-oh. Looks like the trail's already run cold.
I still find it difficult to believe that whoever attacked... Few people possess your prowess in battle. So unless you were the first person he targeted, someone is certain to have been... I am well aware of your talents. There is... It would cause me great for the poor victim.
Don't worry, we'll find...
It seems you are every bit the selfless hero that...
You flatter me.
You are... Oh, actually, let me tell you about it.
Sure. During times like this, the more information...
All right then. Recently, 2 people went missing from the city at around the same time. One of them is a pretty well-known collector, surnamed Nagato. The other, Amenoma Yuya, is a samurai from the Amenoma clan.
Amenoma. Now there's a familiar name.
Right. Yuya is the nephew of Amenoma Togo, the owner of Amenoma's 2 grown men going missing at the same time. I recalled this because Amenoma Yuya is also an accomplished martial artist who is skilled with the blade.
Understood, though it seems highly unlikely to me.
Sure, can't hurt.
Thank you, Ryuji. We'll start by...
Sounds good.
What does this guy have to say? No, don't climb up.
Ah, if it isn't Kaedehara Kazuha. What brings you here?
Huh?
Yes, the Kaedehara and Amenoma clans were both members of the Raiden Gokaden. Historically, there have always... After I returned to Inazuma, I visited Mr. Amenoma to pay my respects. Let me quickly explain. The Raiden Gokaden, the techniques of blade making were personally bequeathed to the Raiden Gokaden by the almighty Shogun. And unfortunately, a series of events led to the gradual decline of many clans in the bladesmithing trade.
So sad.
It is a great pity indeed. In the old days, we each had our specialties. And just as iron sharpens iron, so too, as an example, the Amenoma art strives to emulate the abiding patience and determination of water as it turns stone to sand. There is nothing mystical to our work. There is only practice, day in and day out, until both body and mind have memorized the craft, turning each motion of every technique into an intrinsic part of the bladesmith's life. As for the art of the Kaedehara clan, I believe it's called the Ishin art.
That's right. Ishin art, for only a blade thus forged can capture and convey its maker's thoughts and feelings. And
Indeed. Most samurai choose their blades, but an Ishin blade chooses. You are, without a doubt, the most worthy wielder of an Ishin blade.
You overestimate me. My action, but let's get back on topic. We hope to assist with the investigation.
Ah, yes. My nephew. He didn't say a word before he left, which is very unlike him. But I've done what I can so far. Worrying is futile.
We heard that there was a collector involved in the disappearance too.
Yes. On the morning that Yuya went missing, I believe he went to collect the item from Mr. Nagato. After that, the next thing Yes. Strange, isn't it? I wonder what could have caused it. If I had to guess, it must have been some kind of rare weapon. He's never been particularly interested in blade forging, but has always had He is extraordinarily talented in martial arts.
Truth be told, we have some information that you may find to be, based on the evidence we have gathered so far.
What? No, he is humble and kind. Even his training is... Yes, if there's one thing I can say for But, with that said, I also cannot know what course of action he might be capable of if coerced, or otherwise compelled by circumstances unbeknownst to me. Anyway, should you find him, please let me know as soon as possible.
Don't worry, you have our word.
From the sound of that, Paimon doesn't think Yuya was the...
Yes. It sounds as if something happened when the two men... Let's pay a visit to the...
Man, we really do be top level investigators right now. Doing all the investigating. Alright, this house.
I'm very sorry, but we cannot afford... My husband has gone...
No, you misunderstand us.
Ah, I see. I'm sorry you have to see me in this dreadful state.
I'm afraid we don't have any new information. With this in mind, can we
for example,
That's a long story. He'd always get so animated when he was showing them to me. I knew nothing about the items myself, but seeing how enthusiastic and everything was fine when we first got married.
Uh-oh.
He lost his sense of restraint. He started buying more and more things. Our expenses really spiraled out of control when he started getting interested in weapons. It was awful. There were days when he'd spend hours down at the warehouse, admiring his weapons, even as debt collectors were he wouldn't sell them, wouldn't even touch them. Just sat... I'm happy he has a hobby, and I'm willing to support him. But making ends meet has to come first. On the last day that I saw him, I gave him an ultimatum. I said...
Whoa!
And that led to an...
Actually, it didn't. Generally, he's a quiet man, who... You must understand, I never would have dreamed of threatening him with divorce. After I said those words, he froze, and was silent for a long time. His voice was so meek and pitiful that I felt an urge to take everything back. But then what? If I didn't draw the line, what would happen to our Had I not indulged his bad habits, we wouldn't have found ourselves in such a predicament.
Ah, this is deep.
I also don't know if he had actually come to his senses, or if he... The next thing I heard was that our warehouse had caught fire, and...
I see. I understand. Amin Omayuya came to purchase a weapon from Mr. Nagato. During the sale, a fire...
At first, I assumed they must... But my husband has never been one to negotiate. He never even haggles when he's out buying groceries, so...
Maybe...
I don't know. He just perhaps he's too afraid to come home, now that all his collectibles have been lost in the fire. Even though I'm still as long as he's willing to turn over a new
Please don't get upset. There could be more if collecting things is a habit that Mr. Nagato had his whole life, but the information we gathered from the other side suggests Ame-no-ma Yuya is also a mild-mannered... This situation...
A little confusing. More like
Let's try a change of scenery, and see if we can piece together what we've learned. Rest assured, we'll notify you if we find anything.
Thank you so much.
Based on the information we've gathered so far, I can only surmise that the fire at the warehouse likely played a part in how the situation unfolded, though its exact role is a mystery. Do you have any thoughts?
Well, Paimon... Nope, never mind. Paimon's brain needs to rest for a while. Over to you.
An interesting explanation. Ame-no-ma Yuya is an expert on swords. Maybe he recognized a blade as a fake, or a well-known stolen item. Either way, after arguing about it, the two men they thought a fire would destroy everything. But then the Tenryou Commission began investigating and uncovered some incriminating details, so they fled to protect their secrets. But it's a far-fetched theory. I can't imagine how they would have been able to reach an agreement. One fact that I keep coming back to is that Ame-no-ma Yuya is polite and well-mannered, while Mr. Nagato, being heavily in debt, is also the only one of them with the potential motive to disappear after the fire. The more I ponder it, the more puzzle. Right. Although the time frame seems to broadly match, no other details that we've learned seem to link the two events together. Ame-no-ma Yuya lacks a key distinguishing feature of the attacker, namely that he is principally a practitioner of the blade testing techniques of...
Darn! We thought we could get two
Let's keep going. If we can solve the case, both Mr. Ame-no-ma and Mrs. Nagato will be able to get some
Okay.
Let's head out of the city and check out the warehouse.
Let's hope we actually find them.
Wait. I hear something ominous.
Oh! This must be another one of those sounds that, as sketchy as that whole thing seems, you did put it to good use when we were chasing down the...
Now I'm picking up a strong
But there's nothing here.
It's gone now. It felt very much like that ancient presence in Inazuma. Indeed. But we should remain vigilant.
So it's an underground warehouse.
The force is definitely coming from down below. The source of the Tatarigami energy has long since left, judging from the concentration.
Mrs. Nagato said her husband...
It could well be that he was already under the influence of Tatar... From what I've been told, but most will develop a stubborn streak upon being exposed to the... Mr. Nagato had an interest in collecting to begin with. The influence of Tatarigami...
So what should we do?
Step back. I'll open the door and take... If we don't open this door, we can move no... You needn't worry.
What's down there?
Everything's buried in debris. It looks like the fire caused a cave-in, reducing the entire warehouse to rubble.
That was too scary!
All we can do now is keep searching in the two ordinary humans, entangled with the Tatarigami. Yes, let's go. Quiet your mind and focus.
Oh, down there? Okay.
From this point, the trail appears to split into two. The main source of the Tatarigami energy continued on into the distance, but a small portion remained here, and
Whoa! Look at all those hilly churls! They're acting really strangely.
something seems to be drawing their attention. Let's take a closer look.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
I'll protect us. Yeah! Ha! Ugh! Look at
By the looks of it, a letter written on a piece. Well, let's take.
Damn.
According to this letter, a conflict arose because Amenoma Yuya wanted to seize a blade belonging to Mr. Nagato. Yuya started the fire that destroyed the warehouse and wounded Mr. Nagato in the fight.
so...
He was not only mortally wounded, but also under the heavy influence of Tatarigami. Whatever traces there may have been of his fate beyond after this point, they've since been disturbed by the hilly churls. There's nothing more for us to find. Yes. Right now, we need to if Amenoma Yuya is attacking other people indiscriminately, then the longer we—
Right! So let's get moving!
I wouldn't be surprised if he, too, for a practitioner of the martial arts, the easiest desire to inflame would be their pursuit of further power and all the clues that at first seemed disparate and disconnected. It seems that now we know the thread that runs between them. I have a hypothesis that—
Wait! You figured it out? So these two...
I believe so. But it's something of an outlandish idea. I will only be able to confirm my suspicions once we've met him in person. On with the search. We must stay vigilant. At any point now, we may find ourselves in danger.
Nice. Oh fuck, I missed it. Actually, never mind.
Why here? Is there anything special?
I'm not sure. But on closer examination— Show yourself!
Oh, we found him. There's Boss Man.
Kaedehara Kazuha. It's
Boss
you,
Man.
at last.
Aha! What's your problem, huh?
Indeed, there should be no enmity between us. If it is Amenoma Yuya, but what if instead of facing Amenoma Yuya, we are in fact facing the blade in his hand?
Now that you mention it, it is whoa! Sure!
Tatarigami energy often lodges itself within physical The blade has resided in Mr. Nagato's warehouse for many years, or rather as a means to occupy Amenoma Yuya's body.
You're sharper than I thought. Many, many years ago, I was forged by a famed bladesmith of the Ishin tradition. I was his pride and joy. In me, he placed all his hopes and dreams. As a descendant of the Kaedehara clan.
I presume it has something to do with the Raiden Goka.
Indeed. At that point in time, he failed to live up to the Raiden Shogun's He was a bladesmith of great renown, a master of his craft. There was nothing that he could not accomplish. All he needed was more time and a little faith. And sure enough, in the end, He achieved what he had set out to do. All of his life's work, his wisdom, his skill, it culminated in his creation of me. He not only bestowed upon me the greatest of strength, but also endowed me with a consciousness of my own. In her conceit, the Raiden Shogun lost not only the single most perfect blade in the entire world, but also an irreplaceable achievement in the art of blade forging.
So, swords can become...
The people of the time in which I was born never believed I had that kind of power. They saw me as a mere blade. After the death of my creator, I decided to leave Snezhnaya and began my long quest to return to the... I seek but one thing. To face the full force of the Raiden Shogun's blade and prove my power. The might of Ishin art.
So tell me, what happens to those you've possessed when...
My hosts? Who cares what happens to when they got tired or injured or unusable? I hopped to the next one in line.
You're off!
After I returned to Inazuma, I decided to bide my time in Nagato's warehouse until Amenoma Yuya handed himself over at long last. I'm approaching my journey's destination. Kaedehara Kazuha, you stood against the... Now.
By royal decree...
We shall rewrite history!
Bruh, you're not strong enough to fight me.
Verdict is...
Take flight!
Wind strike!
We shall rewrite history!
Look how easy that was,
Stand in
bruh.
my way, or I will strike you down too!
Easy.
Your bluff's fooling no one! You've lost!
Lost? I can never lose. Even if you defeat me here, he is but a puppet that can be replaced. The end result is the same. And even if I were to lose my physique by any means necessary...
Your fighting style. But from your movements, I sense only hate.
Really? You could...
As I've mentioned before, since the blade is currently possessing Amenoma Yuya's body, if you ask me, the mania is probably due to your desperate, single-minded ambition.
Are you trying to claim that I am held on his deathbed? He passed to me all of Ishin art's secrets. The little that you know barely in that regard. Why would...
Because all of that is in the past. I've been wondering why you've not caused more trouble in all the years that you've been... Now that I've seen inside your mind, everything finally makes... After all the time that's passed, you have grown weak. To the point that you are now on...
Oh, that's right! Paimon remembers now! Mr. Nagato had a habit of never touching his collection.
Only when Mr. Nagato witnessed his wife's distress and decided to sell his collectibles... Well, that brings me to my second point. There's a despair in you that is so strong, it threatens to... You were determined to fulfill your maker's ambition, whatever the cost. But this I think you realized your limitations long ago. The more you clenched your teeth and pressed forward, the greater... But the way I see it, what began as an...
What would you know about any of this? I'm just...
You returned to Inazuma to prove the unparalleled brilliance of Ishin art. Even if you were to sever that divine light. Is this... Sure, you inherited the secrets of Ishin art. But even as you made your journey to honor, how could you possibly unleash the full potential of Ishin art?
Silence! I must achieve... I will concede that you are most perceptive.
And you should...
Easy for you to say. I have no need of anything that would stand in my way. Not hesitation, not self-reflection. It is pointless to argue further.
How stubbornly you I do not believe for a second that you can challenge the almighty Shogun in your...
What?
Very well. Then find yourself some enemies with whom you wish to cross blade. Once we have dealt with them...
And as for your end of the bargain, if you lose...
Don't do this, Kazuha!
This is the only way to save Ameno. The cursed blade's strength is currently very weak, and I sense he's hesitating. The power of the Tatarigami lies in intensifying existing obsessions. This is the reason Mr. Nagato and Amenoma Yuya fell prey to it.
But
Even if things take a turn, we have a chance here to save an innocent victim.
Your disdain for me betrays your woeful ignorance. Now.
Kazuha?
I felt a little dizzy. It's all right. So far, this was as I expect. I will.
What should we do next?
We find some enemies. Although this blade has endured much turmoil, if a blade built for Ishin art cannot enter a state of harmony, but if he wants to avoid reality, then we need to
Wait a minute! Paimon remembers hearing about something from the Adventurers Guild. Since the Takasukasa clan abandoned that secret base, it's been held by Ronin ever...
all right.
What about Amenoma Yuya?
The blade says he'll let Amenoma Yuya trail us silently.
Are we sure this is a good... Okay,
Alright. Let's go fight whoever we're fighting. Oh, it's above. Damn. That's fine, we can make it up there. Oh, domain. Nice. Let's go.
Leave everything on this journey to me. Wind strike!
To the ferry! It's my lucky day! How's this?
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Nice.
How are you feeling? You okay?
I'm all right. Blade is performing largely as I expect. Though he's making every effort to persevere, I do not think he can last much.
Something else on your mind?
How strange. Rat, let's keep going.
Oh, I nearly missed that. I forgot there's chests here. Let's not miss any chests.
Let's get down to business!
Wind strike!
There's more! It's my lucky day!
Clouds high. The birds come! Wind strike!
Whoa!
I can sense that his strength is slowly fading away. He cannot hold out much longer.
But what would that do to...
I will be careful with it. He also says he does not have any plans to give up easily. He's still trying to...
Oh, come on, give me Pyro. There we go.
Time to go. Wind Strike.
Oh, I know why they gave him Noblest now. It's so he can heal. That makes sense.
Adorn my knight.
Whatever you kill, you can heal. Makes sense.
Are you okay? It looked like you were really...
Yes. And it...
The sheen's grown a bit dimmer again.
Perhaps this time we'll finally have...
True form? What are you... Is this the same blade as before? It looks like a piece of junk!
If you choose to continue in the state you're in, you wouldn't even be able to beat Samurai and Kairagi. Maybe you did truly wield power to rival the Shogun's light when first forged. But the law... It barely needs stating anymore. Your ambition is a flight of fancy. I've finally figured out why it was that you agreed to my bet. You wanted to reach a state of harmony with me. But regrettably, we are nothing alike. I will never be the only one who truly understood you.
Huh? What's that?
Here they are! Take them down!
Where do they keep coming from? Yup, we can...
Don't worry. It's just more...
Let's get down to business.
What did they give him? A 3-star. Wow. This blade's new though. I have never seen this blade before. It's the same person, okay.
Wind Strike!
This will do!
Time to go.
You fought way better with your own sword.
You are a true Kaedehara in flesh and in spirit. No one knew anything of my story throughout my... I thought that if I could achieve Ishino...
But in this too, you have failed.
Indeed. Too much time has passed. Yours is the blade that took on the Muso no Hitotachi.
Actually, this is just a Forging and maintenance are both important for a blade. This blade has traveled the land with me for many years, and we have formed a close bond. Skill. Blade. There is something else I must tell you. Though your maker may not have been aware, your ability to possess Tatarigami is a malevolence from the ancient past. Though you tried to cooperate with me while I was wielding you, the part of you driven by Tatarigami...
I sensed it, but...
I resisted its temptations because I wanted to save Amenoma Yuya. But I feel a great sense of regret for you. Since the moment you embarked on this journey, you lost the only person who could have ever unleashed your true potential. You have known this for a long time.
He gave me everything. How could I possibly... I said to him, do not worry.
Aww.
I believe our bet is now settled.
Where are you going, Kazuha?
He now has neither the ability nor the motivation to cause for...
Man, this guy's such a badass. D looks like more badass though.
When I touched the hilt for the first time, a bladesmith lay quietly on the bed. A newly forged blade lay by his side.
Wow.
Indeed. While in exile in Snezhnaya, the bladesmith eventually... He spent the rest of his life in the fort. He felt intense regret at being tricked by the Fatui, but he could never again return to his homeland. So he instructed this sentient blade to find a way back to Inazuma. All he wanted to show was that they once shone brilliant.
So that's... But After that, the blacksmith and...
Right. I believe the bladesmith... This blade has committed unforgivable atrocities. Yes, time would not wait or stop because of his determination. While the world moved on, his ambition remained stubbornly... He seems to have calmed down, though.
Alright, let's finish this.
When I look back at the past, I can remember the day of my forging like it was just yesterday. I once told him that I would pay any price to fulfill his wishes. Such was the... But darkness and slaughter numb the mind. Not only did I fail to fulfill...
You are finally seeing reality.
Since we agreed to the terms of the bet, but I still cannot bring myself to forsake... So, may...
Hey! Now you're adding your...
It has to be done in this order. At least hear what I have to say. My physical form, as well as the knowledge I possess...
His attitude... What do you think, Kazuha?
Let's hear it.
Thank you all. When I was first forged, alas, nor have I ever... My fights were devoid of any noble meaning. They were merely... You are a fine warrior. I would like...
Oh?
I will release Amenoma Yuya and restore his conscience. You must have plenty of reasons to both hate...
Understood.
I see. I utterly despise him and his actions. But since if a duel can help to set this state, I do not wish to be a mere victim.
There's no need to worry.
Thanks for your help. Oh no.
All right, then let's move on. More Ronin could appear at any moment. In any case, for a final duel...
Ooh, chest. Nice. 10 gems as well. Nice. That's nice. Oh. Is this a time trial? It is. How are you meant to get up there, bro? There you go.
I suppose.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Alright, where are we going?
This reminds Paimon a bit of the Crux Clash! Yep, we still can't let our guard down. Even now, Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that Blade hasn't told us everything. Still, even if he's... Are you ready?
Ready? Okay. Successor of Ishin art. Kaid...
Successor of Amenoma art.
Honored to cross blades...
It is my honor...
Time to go. That hurt! Wind strike! Time to go.
This guy actually might drown. He actually did drown.
Thank you for the experience. Although he appears battered and broken. In your hands, it seems he's regained his sense of savage cruelty.
You also fought well. There are a few things that I shall leave him.
I must apologize to you.
You need not seek my forgiveness. It is too late.
I do not wish for forgiveness. I strayed far from the straight and narrow path, but the Ishin arts... I beseech you,
Yes. I too trust.
Thank you. So,
This blade has also told me that he has another wish. Maybe we can go back there together.
What does he want to go?
I'm not sure, but...
I swear if they don't give me the weapon blueprint, I'll be mad. They better give it to me.
I am sorry to have troubled you.
A prized Ishin blade. But I have some good news as well.
Really?
Yes. Badly. And now that Hyuya is back, it's...
I think I know what you...
What's wrong, Kazuha? Is the...
Yes. He said he wants to take control of...
What? No way!
He tells me that he's thought of another way to fulfill his maker's wish. I have decided...
But... He...
Thank you. Okay. I am ready. Let us be...
my power is almost spent. Without him, my eventual demise is inevitable. But if I abandon the future to give everything I have in this moment, my physical form can be forged anew.
Everything. You mean...
Yes, the cost is my entire consciousness. You were right. There's nothing that I can accomplish now. But there's still a chance for Ishin art. Once remade, I will be a valuable resource for your studies. Ishin lives on, and its finest hour is yet to come.
We might actually
Even
get
if
the sword.
I am not the one to prove its might to the Shogun, as long as it is an Ishin blade, crafted by Kaedehara hands. It will still fulfill his final wish. Thank you, son of the Kaedehara clan. Over the years, my real name has been forgotten by all. I'm ashamed to utter it, yet it remains strong in my mind. Kagotsurube Ishin. This name is now yours to keep.
That does look cool.
Rest in peace.
That's a nice looking sword.
So... That's why his consciousness will...
Kagotsurube Ishin. It seems like deep down he disapproves only in the final moments.
Seems like he really...
The same fervent ambition that gave him the motivation. Speaking for myself, I'd rather see him recognize and atone for his mistakes than see him punished for them. I understand. Hearing his wish to your quest to face the gods after everything I've seen,
Oh,
I will continue to support you from this point on.
wait! Should've...
Oh, you're right. And it's also time to give him...
You've returned. The Tenryou Commission has already attended to the danger at the warehouse.
Wow, you sure can...
Then we needn't recount all the details again. Now, as to your earlier offer, I wish to give you my answer.
What's this?
Kagotsurube Ishin. A weapon crafted using a long law. By means of a series of fortuitous events, I was able to recover and and so, it looks like I will likely... The Kaedehara clan has always been a family of bladesmiths. Were I to accept your goodwill, I may find myself...
You misunderstand.
I am aware, but I still desire...
Very well, I can understand. However, if you should ever change your mind or find yourself in need...
Great.
Where will you travel to next,
As for my next destination, Let's see where the wind takes me.
I better get that sword, I swear down. Yes! I got it. I like that. It's not bad. Attack 9%. I don't think I have anyone who's useful for it. Hmm. Okay. I think this is actually perfect for Kazuha, because it's all about Gale and AoE damage and CCs, right? So I don't know. It makes sense for Kazuha. Alright. That's that. Let's do this.
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go?
What did these guys want?
Without looking at the board, you've ruined my strategy in one move. Amazing. Now what should I do next?
Ayaka, Toma, it's us!
Hey guys, it's been a while. If you're looking for my lady, I'm afraid she's not here right now.
Oh? That voice. Toma, would that happen to be the traveler?
Yes.
Greetings, traveler. Ayaka speaks of you constantly. Finally, today is the day. I am head of the Kamisato clan, and Yashiro commissioner. Kamisato Ayato. Greetings, both. I have long been indebted to you on my sister's behalf. Ayaka is out today. If you are here regarding anything related to the Kamisato clan, you are quite welcome to discuss it with me instead.
Oh, hi. Your flattering words flatter us. Please excuse the suddenness of...
Why on...
Well, he seems like a pretty powerful person. He's already... Look! As soon as he stands up, the whole atmosphere...
You shower me with praise undeserved, my little. There is no need to be quite so formal. This is a private residence.
Oh, good. Because that whole spiel was really tiring just now. We heard a rumor that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi
Oh? I wouldn't have thought you'd heard about that yet. I see. The head clans of 2 commissions are to become joined through marriage. Since the Yashiro Commission presides over cultural and ceremonial affairs, it closely...
Yes. And since the commissions are kind of the face of the almighty shogun to the masses, this wedding is one that we have to treat as a...
Right! Makes sense. 2 true lovers becoming husband and wife.
It is. High-profile matrimonial links between 2 commissions are extremely rare.
All right then. I'll be sure to pay them...
No need.
Huh?
This is a marriage between the Kujo clan and the Hiragi clan. The work of the Yashiro Commission is indeed multifarious. Normally, but she is presently occupied with other matters. And would you 2 care to join me? I presume you 2 have a special connection with the individuals in question, or you would not be quite so interested in this matter. This being the case, why not come and offer your best...
Oh, it's not as interesting as you make it sound. We just agreed to help deliver a letter this one time, that's all. Although wait, does that mean we helped make this wedding happen? All right then.
I cannot thank you enough.
Wait, you're the Yashiro Commissioner?
Small talk is a chore. Toma, I'm heading out with my 2 guests now.
Not a problem. Take...
Ah, you're finally... Yashiro Commissioner!
They're friends of ours. Paimon will do...
So it's true. Well, there we have it.
Great, so our hunch was spot on.
It is a little inappropriate for me to have shared news of this magnitude with you.
Don't worry, sir. We give you our word.
That puts my mind at ease. Now, on...
Of course not.
I guess this is where I...
Oh, this guy's so sad.
Aw, cheer up, Shanoja.
I'll try. Thank you.
Nah.
All right, then. Please excuse me.
Okay. Thanks, Ibe. I apologize that your impromptu visit comes at a busy time for us, Commissioner. Otherwise, you can be sure...
I don't mean to impose, Sir Kujo. In fact, I'm not here on official... I heard the good news about yourself and Lady Hiragi. What a glorious marital alliance this shall be. Given the...
I'm truly honored. I hope the news didn't...
Hey there! We came to congratulate you as well!
Since the incident with the Takatsukasa clan, things in the Tenryo Commission have... I'm still acclimating to the position of acting head of the clan.
You're far too modest. The public thinks very highly of you.
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't have achieved anything without the support of my people.
Well, you're certainly making big progress in that department.
Come on now. Pardon me,
It's perfectly all right. It's a joyous occasion. Light-hearted is exactly how things should be.
You're right. But I am curious to know, What's your
Of course not. Where there is true love, no doubt people will offer you a colorful variety of opinions. But of course, you will have factored this into your decision.
Indeed I am.
So please be confident. Nevertheless, there is just...
Please, go ahead.
You've been working hard to bring the Tenryou Commission in line. This is positive, and no doubt the beginning of him. If you choose now, of all moments, to announce a marriage between the Hiragi and Kujo clans...
Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself, Sir Kamisato. This Hiragi Shinsuke is firmly against me having any contact at all with Chisato. In the past, we've also, although now may not look like the best timing for this marriage...
Oh, that guy? Yeah, he acts like this sweet old man, but he was determined to make as much trouble for—
I can see where you're coming from. But you're only postponing the problem, not solving.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. But since Chisato had the courage to ask... Well, sort of. She raised the idea in a letter, and after... It's funny, actually, because when I formally proposed to her in person, she denied having ever written that letter.
Huh? Really?
She didn't say. She just acted confused by the whole thing. She really...
Oh.
Anyway, as her boyfriend, I knew she was just pretending, so I played along. After making some disgruntled noises about me making a stupid joke, she blushed and said yes.
Okay. So you discussed it and decided...
We did. I guess it was a chance to finally express our commitment. And you know what? I think it was about time. No matter what happens next, I will always be there for her as the one person she can always rely on.
Man's actually glowing.
Give me a break. Sorry, but Paimon's been wanting to say this the whole time. Is it just this dude, or does everyone in love?
Apologies, my friends. And also...
Far from it. On the contrary, no surer evidence could there be of your true feeling. I wish you a joyous wedding.
Yeah, even if it's kinda irritating to see you all smile.
Thank you all. It means...
We have some other business to attend.
Very well. I'll...
He seems busy. That must be true for anyone.
You're right. What do you think, Traveler? He chalked it up to her being coy, but it bothers me also. But unfortunately...
Yeah, how come? Whenever we come across stuff like...
I see. In my opinion, we face two obstacles in this case. Firstly, secondly, and more importantly, if we intervene without his blessing...
You do have a point.
Everything in the world is intertwined. What looks like a simple outcome is often the result of multiple conflating reasons. Seeking the full truth would be a long and laborious process. It's sort of... I have to take this... My opinion is something like this. If the outcome is positive, and no one was deceived or harmed in the process, we don't know yet. I have to say, I'm impressed by your ability to zero in on the issue from such a short meeting.
Huh? But Chisato and Kamaji have already
Only if we are to take Kujo Kamaji at his word. I wish to know Hiragi Chisato.
Makes sense.
Don't worry about it. I was planning to visit the If she's as committed as Kujo Kamaji, perhaps... Well, life isn't always a smooth journey.
Man, everything nowadays is just this fucking uncovering the mystery. Every single story quest is like, we should get down to the bottom of this right now.
There is still much to prepare for the wed. Should we also invite some... At the very... I agree. Hello there, Yashiro Commissioner.
To what do we owe the honor on this?
As it happens, I'm here Would Lady Hiragi happen to be available?
All ladies
But please, do come in.
Hey, Paimon is not an attendant.
You misunderstood. We don't wish to impose. We'll just wander around in the general area. Apologies for the interruption while you're busy with preparation.
Nonsense, Commissioner. No imposition at all. We're merely doing the best we can.
When the time comes, we'll invite everyone in the clan and...
That sounds splendid. We'll leave you to it.
Take care, Commissioner.
Seems like you guys talked a lot without actually saying anything.
Hence why I dislike small talk. Our timing was not ideal, but never mind.
Oh, it's Tomoki!
Ah, it's you. Seems like you're always showing up with the...
Oh?
Yup, we tried his dango milk a while back with the almighty Shogun in Inazuma City.
Ah, I see. So I'd caught wind of this dango milk, but I didn't know that it had anything to... when I noticed he'd set up shop in Rita...
Oh, thanks to you all, my business is finally beginning to take off. It gave me the confidence to decide that I'm gonna stick to creative cuisine. On the one hand, I wanted more people to be able to try out my culinary, so I gave it a lot of thought.
Sounds interesting.
I've decided to give complete creative control to the customer. I offer all sorts of ingredients, and they pick, as well as dango, I now offer rice cake, purple potato balls, black sugar, and sunsettia.
Do they really all go well with... hard to imagine.
What if I were to choose some ingredients you don't have here?
Well, I guess so. The whole idea was to let my customers express their creativity freely.
Excellent. Lavender melon, seagrass, and sea ganoderma.
What?
I do indeed.
You really think that's gonna turn...
It's all about the experience. The taste is secondary. Traveler.
Doesn't Paimon get a say in this?
3 milks with sea...
No problem. Here, your milk is ready.
Somehow Paimon got it down and...
I think it's all right.
Your review seemed pretty positive.
Taste is your key concern.
Obviously. Tasty.
Well said. If I could... Yes. Having my sister attend public events in my stead and having taught...
We're just passing the time here though, right?
One or two. Let's continue this discussion. I noticed something before we left the Hiragi clan's residence. No, it was just a small detail. Naturally, they responded that all other clans, but...
What do you mean?
Hiragi Shinsuke is still in prison, meaning the Kanjo Commission is the least stable in the tribe. Hiragi Chisato is the sole remaining pillar of her clan, but now she plans to marry into the Kujo clan. But they didn't mention a word about that. They simply said they were delighted for them. These are not... I imagine they didn't want to discuss family issues in front of outsiders. Keep a close eye on them.
Yes, sir.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
This is one of my most trusted members of the Shumatsuban. He's
merely doing my duty.
Keep a close watch on the clan rep.
Well received. I'm on...
Oh, and I almost forgot. That milk...
As you wish, sir.
Oh no, poor Toma.
Sir Kamisato, Lady Hiragi's previous engagement is now concluded. She's waiting for you in the court.
Thank you kindly. Let's go and see Hiragi.
It's fine, we're already here. Speed, come on. Speed.
I heard that Sir Kamisato had brought some guests, but I didn't know it was you.
It's been a while, Lady Hiragi.
This is a rare privilege, Sir Kamisato. It is not often that I have the chance to meet you, let alone... You must be so busy. Thank you.
But of course. The Tri-Commission are the servants of the Shogun, and we should look out for one another. In fact, we visited Sir Kujo just now. It's clear that perhaps his joy is infectious, for I am now feeling rather elated myself. I sincerely...
This was not an easy decision to... I'm sure the news will cause something of a stir. But come what may...
Sounds like things are pretty tough.
Yes. But Kamaji has been so...
It sounds like you have some considerable reservations, Lady Hiragi.
Yes. Well, in case you were wondering, I was not actually entertaining VIPs...
Oh!
Mm-hmm. He charged in all of a sudden. He didn't mince his words. Basically, he has always been a calm and contained person, but despite all that, what he was saying made a lot of sense. He pointed out that I am like the final pillar propping up my clan. If I marry into the Kujo clan, that pillar is taken.
It's just two families becoming one big.
Traditionally, in Inazuma, after the wedding, Lady Hiragi will belong to the Kujo clan. The Kanjo Commission's attitude toward you may undergo some significant...
Precisely. This is a terrible thing to be saying, but... I'm so sorry.
No problem at all. The Yashiro Commission has a duty to listen to you. Now, we heard from Sir Kujo that his decision to... But we've also heard that you did not write that letter. Sir Kujo thought that...
What? But that was... It was just a prop in his playful proposal, wasn't it? It was clearly
Fancy lettering, you say. So I am to understand that had it not been for this letter, you two...
When it comes down to it...
Sir Kujo maintains that the letter was penned by your hand.
Huh?
Either way, it's wonderful to see how much you both trust one another. Who knows? Perhaps Sir Kujo was the one being coy. After all...
I understand. As you say. But my position does matter. But now,
Marriage is the most important decision of your life. It is also part of the Yashiro Commission's job to help people through difficult times. I say this as an advocate for you personally, and for the Hiragi clan. To be together with the one you love is a sacred thing.
I'll take to heart every word you have said to me.
All that matters is that you follow your heart. Since you'll be needing some time to think things over...
Oh, wait!
Thank you, Lady Hiragi. Traveler, let's...
Let's move. The story's getting deeper now. I swear if the Fatui are involved, it'll be so funny.
Hiragi Chisato is on a totally different... Hayato, why did you give her such vague suggestions?
I've said everything I can, given the Yashiro Commission's stance. The more I think about it, the stranger this...
Strange?
Someone wants Hiragi Chisato to be married as soon as possible, and if my guess is right, think about this. A lowly officer is greatly worried about Hiragi Chisato's future, while the heads of the supporting clan... When someone's words and actions do not match, you need to infer their intentions from their behavior. Yes, it's a smart strategy. Even had the forged letter failed and been seen for what it was, there would have been no repercussions. They could simply have explained it, but if the letter were to achieve its goal, as it has so far, the perpetrator would successfully weaken the Hiragi clan, with Hiragi Chisato having married into the Kujo clan and the head of the Hiragi clan in prison. Challenges to the Hiragi clan's leadership would begin to emerge throughout the ranks of the Actually, we have evidence.
Yes, sir?
Did they take one of the Kanjo Commission officers?
Yes.
As I expect, they cannot afford to let this opportunity pass them by. Hiragi Chisato had been persuaded by Kujo Kamaji, and the wedding was sure to go ahead. But after Chisato's meeting with Shinojo,
But why did they suspect him?
Someone was eavesdropping on our conversation with Chisato the entire time.
No way. But Chisato got...
I think so. But whoever is behind this will not allow their plan to fail now. They will not be inclined to respect Hiragi Chisato's own wishes. Her stance was so passive that she was easily manipulated, treated like a pawn with even her marriage because... Despite all of this, when she formally marries into the Kujo clan, she will lose her title as daughter...
Marriage is such a trap.
Easier said than done. The perpetrators are manipulating. We, meanwhile, are out in the open. If we attempt to stop this At this stage, if the perpetrators wish to maintain control over the situation, but first things first, we must go and rescue Tell me where Shinojo is.
I'm guessing it's gonna be a domain. They probably locked him up 10 floors deep, slapping him back and forth right now. Oh, never mind. It's not even a domain.
What are you doing? Release Shinojo this
Stop this at once.
It's the Yashiro Commissioner. Well, we take orders from our master. No.
Really? Then please, excuse me.
Oh, we get to use him.
Battle formation! Get them!
Are they both
Cascade
sword users? So both Ayaka and Ayato are sword users. Okay.
Soldiers, quick!
Withdraw.
Be still.
Withdraw.
Damn.
Blast.
His ability is
Let's
so
go.
good.
We must report to Master right away.
Hey, get back here!
No need to follow them. We need bait to catch the I think I saw a key fall to the ground, but you know.
What the? It's a tanuki?
Let's follow it and.
Thank you. It was terrifying. They said they were gonna— Oh, wait! You have to listen to me. Lady Chisato's wedding.
Calm down, Shinojo.
Huh?
Our suspicions were roused to this possibility. Those behind this plan are not going to give up easily.
Yashiro Commissioner,
This situation has consequences for the whole Tri-Commission. The almighty Shogun has always despised these pathetic power games. As a commissioner, I am a— Shinojo, don't return to your post, traveler. Paimon.
Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commissioner, I hear you showed up here with no— You wouldn't happen to be carrying out some sort of secret—
I heard that someone was taking the law into their own hands. Shinojo may be your retainer.
Abuse. Nonsense. Out of nowhere, a low-ranking officer decides to barge in on Lady Hiragi, I dare say.
So, you're saying that you know absolutely nothing of the reasons for his actions? Because
two people from two different clans are getting married. That's all there is to it. And yet this young gentleman took it— Even if she marries into the Kujo clan, Lady Hiragi— We are, and always will— Loyalty and duty are our guiding principles. Not only did this guard show no regard for either,
jokes.
He went out of his way to upset our lady. How could one do such a— Even if we put it down to a rare moment of impulsivity.
Darn it! This guy is good. Annoyingly good.
funny. I'm suddenly reminded of an anecdote I'd like to share with you. For instance, a merchant from abroad once told me about a curious kind of bird with the most extraordinarily long tongue. So long, in fact, I'm sure someone as erudite as yourself could be...
keep...
You'd think, wouldn't you? But there's a catch. You see, this bird is of no use. The reason they give is this. The longest tongue has the most to say. But don't be deceived as it chirps away.
You... I say, Yashiro Commissioner.
Far from it. In my mind, the Kanjo Commission is made up. It is unbecoming of such people to resort to lies, deception, and filibustering, all as part of a plan.
Yashiro Commissioner.
The evidence is standing right in front of me, is it not? I have a credible witness who can confirm you were quick to try and make him disappear as soon as he said... Ugh, dear me. I can't believe the Grand Matsura clan is now represented by... someone with less of a sense of loyalty than even an You studied hard and took a government position, only to make it to where you are now just to play these petty power. In your years of service to the Shogun, not only have you managed to glean nothing good from the people around you, you have also let yourself be... I'm not angry, Mr. Matsura.
Is that right? Then tell me, this is at most a Kanjo Commission issue. You are reaching rather outside of your bounds, Yashiro Commissioner. I think you are simply opposed to an alliance between the Kanjo Commission and Tenryou. So you come here with an elaborate excuse.
So, that's how you view it.
Let me be crystal clear. This wedding is going to... The notices have already been sent out. Most of the public weren't aware that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato were courting. But you can bet, it's only once the notices go out. That's it. So suddenly...
I had expected you to at least be smart.
Kamisato,
You've made your move.
What do you mean?
Do you seriously think this marriage will bring the Kanjo... Isn't it at all possible that the Kanjo Commission becomes... marginal? Goodness me. Well, I've learned a great deal from talking to you.
Man just got slapped verbally.
Paimon didn't follow at all.
They had their scheme, but fortunately I was prepared. As I said, let's see how things are in Inazuma City.
This sucks. Bruh. I want to do it in order, but apparently not.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Was there something we could help with?
Yes. I'm afraid that I have another task that requires your assistance. After assessing the assignment, the guild has concluded...
Just another day on the job for us!
Allow me to explain. The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant for a young Oni by the name of...
An Oni? You mean those big...
That's correct. This particular Oni is quite vocal and audacious, so he already has quite the reputation on the streets. That said, he has never been caught up in major trouble, so it came as a surprise to learn that he has recently been accused of stealing things, and sometimes... But it doesn't end there. When the Tenryou Commission dispatched a Doshin to apprehend him, he assaulted the Doshin before making a getaway with his accomplices.
So let Paimon guess. No problemo. This...
I have complete confidence you will succeed. However, please exercise caution. This Oni also happens to hold a vision, and is the leader of...
On second thought, Paimon...
We are still investigating Arataki Ito's potential motives behind... But please ask around in the streets as well. Thank you. I will await...
I like Ito's character, so...
Well, let's start asking around on the streets. Hopefully we'll learn a little more about this guy and figure out...
Ad Astra, recently, the Adventurers Guild has received...
The Traveler would be the most suitable...
I will spare the pleasantries then. May I ask if you two are available to help? Well, let me go over it briefly. Our client for this job is the Yashiro Commission. Apparently...
Rift Hounds?
Yes. We are not sure where exactly these creatures come from. The sacred Sakura is of tremendous importance to Inazuma. Good. Then...
Is the Tenryou?
Yes, and they are already taking action of their own. However, given that the sacred Sakura... Their main priority is to protect the civilian... The Adventurers Guild is one of the key parties assisting the Tenryou Commission with their work. But so far, you have our deepest gratitude. I will mark on your map the...
Relax, we'll be back...
Alright, let's do...
The sacred Sakura's in danger again!
Let's do the Shogun's one first. And then we'll do Ito's one.
Keeping the sacred Sakura safe was Hanachiru Sato's greatest wish! And now these mangy mutts are trying to destroy it! Time to teach him a lesson! They're attacking the sacred Sakura! Stop them!
As you wish, maid Fräulein.
Burn!
I suck! Let the show begin.
Fully heal, fully heal. There you go.
Wow, there are so many of them! No wonder the Tenryou Commission needed help. Come on, Traveler, you can take them!
Nice.
Torn to oblivion!
Shogun?
Oh, it's you. It has been a long time. We have not seen each other since...
Okay, sounds more like A. You sure made short work of them. That was amazing!
I'm making early preparations for what is... Last time we took a walk around Inazuma together, I witnessed the wit. Since then, every time I encounter an obstacle...
Makes sense. You must get super bored
Might I remind you that I am not here recently. I have observed a number of changes in the external world from the plane of you. I considered this matter worthy of my attention. So I pursued them, and they led me here, where I happened to run into you. If the Shogun, rather than I, were to discover them, yes.
What?
Precisely. According to the rules I designed for... But Rift Hounds attacking the sacred Sakura...
A disaster?
Yes. Everything was engulfed in a pitch-black fog, and monsters ravaged the land. Countless lives were lost, and the monsters committed many atrocities on Inazuman soil. Their duty was to tear open a passage through space with their claws and teeth, and then call... That's an episode of history that I am loath to recall. Maybe to you, it seems... But an excess of caution is not unwarranted in this case.
Guess you can't argue with this.
Since we are both here for the same reason, let us work together. From the traces they've left in the surrounding area, there should be many more
Paimon feels so safe when we're in Ace company. Having someone... Oh yeah, after we've dealt with them... This color! It's similar to the color when the sacred Sakura takes damage. Let's follow it. It should be this way.
Oh, up there. Up we go. scaling mountains like a boss. Oh, that was close.
We are lucky. The damage is not too serious.
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something? And how come it's glowing? Huh? What's this? Could they be dead? What?
Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out.
I can't go on like this.
What happened here?
Who are you? What do you... Run quick while you still can! The monsters... We will defend Inazuma until our dying breath. You don't... Beasts and horrifying monsters are everywhere. Every last trace of you...
But... Look!
Not right now. But they'll be back. The almighty Shogun is gone. So is Kitsune Saigu. I don't know how long we can hold out for. But...
Don't worry. I'm right here.
You're back. Please, we beg you. Only the glow of your supreme lightning can dispel this terrible darkness. Please, or the whole of Inazuma will be reduced to...
Calm down. The war you speak of is over.
Over?
Look around you. The grass grows green and lush, and a soft breeze blows. This is Inazuma. There are no monsters. Nor is there...
What? But how? I saw them tear my comrade to shreds with my own eyes.
Hey, calm down.
Huh. I think I understand. Yes. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you. Thank you.
What's wrong with him?
He's gone.
Paimon can't even begin to understand what that...
If I am not mistaken, what we the sacred Sakura can absorb and purify the filth in the ley lines. After the Rift Hounds attacked, an entity formed with strong filth, purified filth quickly dissipates, and will be absorbed by the ley lines shortly afterwards.
So the memories of the one...
Yes. That soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. What he was describing just now? Yes. Inazuma was facing many great crises at that. The disaster in Inazuma caused me great concern. But my friend, Kitsune Saigu, reassured me that I could tell that, although neither of us acknowledged it...
So...
Indeed. Countless monsters suddenly appeared. I never had the chance to see her one last time. But I would like to believe that she... But even then, Inazuma was left more devastated than we could have ever imagined.
Hey?
Yes. For all my martial might was in vain. Though I could conquer... But... after my clash with human ambition, I thought... When I traveled around Inazuma with you, moving forward inevitably invites further loss. Just think of that soldier. Despite all the losses he had experienced, he still chose to keep fighting for the sake of moving. All those who sacrificed themselves back then gave their lives fighting for a future. But as Inazuma's god, warriors of the past, I will never...
He's taking all this pretty hard.
Alright, let's keep going.
Expected there are a load of Rift Hounds here too!
Leave them to me. Shine down! you shall perish!
Huh? Something seems wrong with A.
Why would you ask that?
Well, usually you'd pull out your sword and...
You are unduly concerned. Although I have some understanding of the situation already, I must be prepared for anything. If there are...
makes sense. The roots seem pretty badly damaged this time. We definitely need to tell the Yashiro Commission about this. Hey, the same light is leaking out again.
Furuyama?
Almighty Shogun, what brings you back so soon? I thought you...
Fighting a battle in a distant land?
Allow me to introduce Furuyama. Though blind, Furuyama is unparalleled in his ability to appraise tea.
Your Excellency, you shower me with praise undeserved. I have simply had the good fortune. It sounds like the Almighty Shogun has... I'm afraid I'm unable to serve you any respectable refreshments. And after all, it's...
What should we do? Oh, yeah. Sheesh. Their response...
I see. So, most of the residents in this neighborhood have already escaped. And now the Almighty Shogun is here. Imagine if this was something that even the Almighty Shogun was powerless to resolve. People flee out of a desire to live on. And the desire... But me, the Almighty Shogun often speaks to me about just listening to her stories. I've been blind for many years, but her vivid descriptions took me on a splendid... One thing she always says is, good things don't last forever. Everything changes, fades, disappears completely over the passage. So you see, as bleak as things...
Perhaps...
It won't be long now before I have to say goodbye to the Almighty Shogun for the last time. But I suppose it doesn't matter. Once this catastrophe is over, life is... Oh, goodness me. Speaking of, the Almighty Shogun comes to visit and I don't have the tea ready. One moment, I'll just... Where in the world is... I hope the...
Can't see...
Really? But it's always been right by my side. I couldn't possibly have my...
Don't worry about it.
Almighty Shogun, you're not going too, are you? No.
This place is... complicated. It's quite... Leave it to us.
But... I can't decide whether it's a final
Where should we go to find a tea set? Having a cup of tea is...
I'm also feeling...
It's the Traveler. And the Almighty Shogun. How might I be of assistance here?
I wish to borrow a tea set from the Yashiro...
Oh! Please step into the court.
Be at ease. I'm not here to see Commissioner Kamisato.
No. I am your humble servant. I daren't think of my own convenience when the Almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it right away.
Well, it's not often we have the chance to chat. I'm sure you must have a lot of questions.
Right. Paimon wanted to ask that too. The Almighty Shogun...
I seldom had the time to drink tea. Any free time I had was spent practicing martial arts. So, in the vast majority of cases, the one he made tea for was the former Electro Archon, who was also my sister. He may well have had an inkling about there being two Raiden Shoguns. The philosophy of life that he shared with us just now, that was Makoto's view on reality. She always saw things that way.
You and Makoto had...
Indeed we did. It was the biggest difference between us. In her eyes, the most precious things, they are similar. When you came charging into the plane of Euthymia, I saw human at now.
Wow.
Makoto saw a bigger picture than I did. In her view, an ambition is a yearning for something material, or a concrete outcome. It is finite in nature, and will be Makoto was more concerned with the force that drives humans to constant...
That's...
To put it simply, Makoto wasn't concerned about outcomes. I didn't understand at the time. I suppose what it comes down to is the definition of, yes, it does. But in the last analysis, Makoto's philosophy was, on the surface at least, an elegantly simple one.
Do you feel you're starting to understand her better now?
You have already witnessed my previous, but now I know...
Almighty Shogun! I found a tea set.
It's quite beautiful.
You are too kind. A humble sir...
It's all good, sir.
Let us return. We ought not...
I swear if this guy disappears right now, and everything would have been worthless. It better be there. The fucker actually disappeared.
Hey,
bro.
He wouldn't have gone looking for a tea set himself.
Or perhaps the...
So, we didn't even have...
The information held in the ley lines is... Well, this chance... I've watched Furuyama brew tea on many occasions. The tea is ready. So many thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing it. I'm not sure how to You're right. I've been reminded of many people, too. Kitsune Saigu, Makoto, and all the other friends who I walked back at the Yashiro Commission. I kept the conversation. The events of 500 years ago.
She died in that
Yes. Unlike me, Makoto was no martial artist. But this time, the circumstances were so grave that Makoto had no... Yes. She had already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point. So all I could do, it was there that we bid each other a final farewell. Why did she go to Conria first, and not... It was there and then that I resolved to pursue eternity.
That's quite...
When I returned to Inazuma, I was shocked to find that a great sakura tree had appeared on Mount Yogo. The tree that you... That's exactly what everyone back then told me as well. That it had existed since time immemorial. No one questioned it. And yet, its presence contrasted so starkly with the area as... In the end, I simply had to accept that it was with the help of the sacred sakura's power.
This is all really hard to understand.
Yes. I once told myself that I would never speak of these events again. But even the tea that is most bitter to the tongue, once swallowed, leaves some sweetness in the throat. And it's time I came to terms with it all.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you
Brother, you mean to say that you...
Based on what we've learned
I'm sorry. And also,
Oh, boy.
With this last cup of tea, thank you, Destiny.
We should go. Let's keep following the traces.
Very well. Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last.
Hey, let's go. Wait, don't tell me it's above. Don't be down here. Okay, I don't know. I'm guessing it's down there then. Oh, it isn't. Where is it? I don't... Where did we come from? Because we came from here, right? Oh, there it is. I see it now. That's enough. That took so long.
Once again.
Hey!
Illusion shattered! Ha! Ha!
Let me see what they gave her. Weapons wise. Oh yeah, her signature one. Artifacts wise. Plus 16s.
Shine down! Ha! Ha!
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape! Shine down! Torn to oblivion!
Oh, she's frozen.
Maybe you should leave this one to us.
My apologies.
Don't worry about it. We'll deal with them. Look, that's the same light again.
Oh, it's gassing us. Gas.
Where am I? Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here too. Are you injured, Your Excellency? We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Come on, man.
Don't!
Danger is our duty, ma'am. If we were the kinds to shy away from—
No need to worry, Almighty Shogun. When the situation—
Is that a vision?
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent and their willingness to grant their power. If the Almighty Shogun is in trouble, now of—
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
Nobody knew where Your Excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. But now we've found you. You're right here. Just the sight of you appearing before us once. This hope is the light that will guide us out.
Everyone on me!
We'll help too!
Huh? Affirmative, but—
Protect the Almighty Shogun!
Time for retribution!
Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Take flight!
Man, that was so much easier with D-Luke. That being said, I did use Fischl's support,
it seems like their
so.
attacks are finally over.
I've never—
Thank you all.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You fought phenomenal. The monsters will definitely come back. Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Inazuma's—
When everyone sees the Almighty—
Well, what—
We will stay here and guard against the monsters' advance. We are brothers in arms. As long as we—
Just leave it to— But the Almighty Shogun is the only one, no matter what kind—
Oh, thank you all. I should not have left it this late.
Don't worry, Your Excellency. We will never doubt your word as long as we live. With you leading us, we will claim—
Glory to the Shogun!
Glory to the Shogun!
They're gone.
It was both. The people's sacrifice has always caused me immense pain. But in dwelling on the tragedy, the result being that in the century, you could take the view that whatever I say to them is meaningless. But even so, they are due a resolution.
Well, Paimon thinks that even if it's a few—
Thank you for your comforting words. I used to think just but what Inazuma needs, even though I am utterly unlike Makoto, and can never become the person she was. I still need to do the thing. Yes, they are. As the Raiden Shogun, they
Well said.
Change will come to Inazuma, no matter how long it— Now that we've dealt with the Rift Hounds, I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions.
Alrighty then. He looks calm on the outside. She seems to have changed. Huh? What's wrong, eh? What's going on? Are you feeling unwell again?
It looks like the situation— No need. I need to go to the cave.
Why?
A battleground. One where I—
I think this is below, right? Yes, it's below. Let's go. Is this actually below? Oh, okay. I was gonna go completely underneath, but it's not here. It's here.
We're finally here.
Whoa! Where'd the Torii Gate come from?
This is a place I once...
Huh? What are you talking about? And who is... Where are we go? Paimon's dizzy. Where did we get sucked into this time? Whoa. This place... Look, it's another
We meet again, traveler. This body is an assistant to the One Within. Should the One Within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait! Paimon knows that voice! Is that... the puppet?
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of eternity. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? I'm here to show you we are both warriors.
Oh, Shogun versus Shogun. This
The
is gonna be
discomfort I
interesting.
was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued use of her body. As she indicates, once I start but inside a realm of consciousness, I exist independent. Though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
Paimon gets that everyone has their internal battles and... Hey, showdown with the Shogun?
The rules I set for the Shogun are... No. I would not try to change her. If...
Isn't there any other way? Can't you talk it through or something? But...
My form is a symbol of supreme majesty, in which has been vested power over all the realm. It inherits A's pain, the pain of inevitable loss that every action undertaken, determination, courage. Only rules shall remain constant for each. Those were my thoughts when I created. Now, they are. You wish to make yourself. I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Write an A. In the end, even the proud and mighty only maiden was cut down and disgraced. Though your blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth, never shall it shine as brightly as it once did. This ends now. Weak. Now you shall perish! The Kitsu and sakura blossoms that once filled the skies fell to the ground as pitch-black rain.
The fuck, she's healing?
Flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
Yo, this is
She's completely recovered?
not cool. How can you just heal like
She's
that?
decided. Shine down! Insolent. Inazuma shines eternal! Pathetic. Illusion shattered! Illusions are but distractions. The divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma will fade silently into the clouds. There shall never be another. Never. For the rest of time. Stillness. Now you shall perish. There is no escape. Weak. Shine down. Euthymia crumbles before.
Have you finally
It appears your martial prowess has not dulled. But how long can your will remain?
How the heck?
In this, she was built to resist erosion. Her will...
Then, does that...
Maybe. But I have to prove to her that if I don't do this, the Shogun's... This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last. Months, years, centuries. And no matter how 500 years ago. Here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward practices. Tear them out like the diseased wood of an old sakura tree, so that new... It is about time that I understand that. I fight for... I vow to during my
But this...
Pass on my words.
Damn.
Looks like we got kicked out. Oh, what do we do? Are we really... She was making sense. And maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still... Right? Also, A can be pretty... What if she gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen. And then she might... Yeah, we should help her out. Like, is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, you know, help... Well, whatever. We can't let... Oh, but we also can't... Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice. Don't feel Paimon now. Oh, you're right. Paimon nearly forgot. Who knows if she really understands...
Whenever you are troubled.
Try again.
Someone's not in the best of moods. I hope you realize how lucky you are.
But you're always...
That was a figure of speech. Do you understand? Nitpicking.
Oh, yeah. Something really big's happened. It's...
Oh, okay, I see. So, A's decided to palm Inazuma off on the humans, while she goes off on her impossibly stubborn. Jumps straight to the most You know as well as I do that she's always been like this. Why start fretting about... Rushed into it without thinking. Well, so you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some...
Is she playing dumb?
Uh-huh. You're learning, little one. But really, the truth of the matter is that I don't know much more about Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness than you. All I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura. And from...
Because Raiden Makoto is no...
Not just because of that. The nature of the space itself is different in some way. Anyway, we needn't worry about the details too. First things first.
Wait, is this the one that was on the side? I think it was. There we are.
Now then, I always have to the outsider, the realm of conscious. In other words, even though I can't pinpoint.
So, it's abstract.
Yes, no need to try and understand. Everything is turbulent. This is precisely why when entering the plane of euthymia...
What? Alright, well, Paimon.
Suit yourself. Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. Oh, nothing. It just seems By the way, remember to focus only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of abstract space. Well then, the door's open. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Miko, you better know what you're doing!
That's enough chatter. Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Huh? You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And this is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first over countless battles. Not one had I made all enemies of eternity stand against you. For your firm commitment to enforcing the rule, you bring honor. Now these two return once more to this space. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago. Final duel? Stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new. The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations. The energy they consume.
Holy shit.
Great enough to
Why does that look like a mecha?
and turn day into night.
That looks cool. I want to do that.
They demanded, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams.
I'm just gonna stop for a second.
You have endured.
What kind of skin is this?
I will endure forever.
That is a cool looking
Purge all
skin.
obstacles.
That's not what Kujo-Sara was wearing.
Eternity is in my hand. Illusion shattered. The will I carry within me will never be eroded nor destroyed.
Nice. That skin was cool there.
This, I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But a will that cannot be eroded. You need not worry about the future. I know your power more than anyone else. Had I yet my reason for... And whenever I think of this, I feel something stirring within Muso Ishin. The blade that I inherited from Makoto seems to be trying to I noticed it also. Just now in the heat of battle, this power is beyond the limits of... This blade belonged to Makoto. Perhaps it can only respond to me with its full power when it was at once a familiar feeling. You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. From this day forth, this body will... I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. You truly have changed. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform, but as a warrior, I look forward. It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting?
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear witness. I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon. Makoto? I'm so happy. You've come so far. I always knew you would make it here in the... I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power... A convoluted way to reach you, but... Well... You held such deep... There was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me. All I could do was find some way to wait until you can... But... Everything happened so sudden. I've always felt terrible. I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time. Did you know what was about to... I had some sense of it. That place... In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. I don't know how long we have been separated before this reunion, and I don't know what Inazuma has experienced in the meantime. But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. And I'm sure you must have wanted to shed tears many times along the way. Don't look down on me. See? You admit it. It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift for you. Something to soothe Inazuma's pain. Here, take it, before my last shred of consciousness fades away. But it is you who must take the most important step.
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future. Nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.
Deep stuff.
So the A of the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the past. No matter what you make of it, it's quite...
All of this is thanks to Mako. Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time.
A place where time is meaningless and cannot... Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to... And yet, that sense of disorderliness...
I don't fully understand yet.
Well...
Without the sacred Sakura...
I know you've always perceived there was something special about the sacred... You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred Sakura...
No. But
but don't you think...
The sacred Sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I like it.
Ugh. Now we see who's pulling the strings.
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted. We have the loving care of Kitsune over the ages to thank for, and obviously I played my part too. It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered it. But in that same time, centuries of battling took place on the inside, did it not? Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to your... At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts. Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in... The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone's efforts...
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel? We were always meant to...
I thought that my first thought was... But it turned out you had come to rescue me. You too have my thanks.
A?
My body has fully recovered.
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But after all...
I only heard her voice. I'll be fine. I have to say, she even factored my... It's all thanks to her that I just planted a seed.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did that you got to see her again.
Thank you.
Today, at long last, you and Makoto and you are...
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you.
Oh, come on.
Makoto said the exact...
Great minds think alike, I wonder... Does that qualify me to maybe? Actually, no. Forget that.
We will have to end the frivolities there. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things currently stand. After that, I will...
Really?
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead. I'm looking forward...
That's nice. Nice end. With that, we can now unlock her story quest. Maybe stop it here. We've got 3 left. And after that, I want to go do all the hangouts. But those are going to take a while. Alright. Let's stop there.